Okay guys, we're back at it this week. Back from Scotland. Great trip, hope you enjoyed the videos for that.
Oh, hi the Nicky New!
Hey the Nicky New lad.
Sorry.
Shouldn't take the piss. But yeah, we're back at the treehouse this week, as you can see. We've got some logs on. We've pegged the crossbars into the trees and we've also tied them so they're not going anywhere. The idea and the plan is to notch the ends of every pole so they lie flat on the cross pieces, so then they don't roll, or slip and move. It should be good. It's going to take some time though. Probably do that off camera. But yeah, we're just off to get more poles. We're probably not going to fill it today, but
Desperately trying to get into shot.
yes, I've got it on the rear camera. I hate it. But yeah, off to get more poles. So we'll see in a minute.
Yeah, it's heavy work.
Yeah, we're also using the previous ones that we've cut as a guide, so we get the right cuts every time. Work smart, not hard.
Which is rather difficult for us. Half a brain between us. I mean, it's a quarter each.
Caveman, fire.
Cut log.
Getting there though. Getting there. Almost.
You'll pass me all the saw, mate. I might be here for the week with this one.
That's yours?
No, the big one.
Oh.
I don't want another silky saw, or it's going to take me so much time.
Yeah, both our silky blades are getting blunt, so.
We have had them.
We've had them about 2.5 years, haven't we?
Nah.
3 years?
Nah, about 2.
Sure?
Yeah.
It keeps rolling, I don't know why. This is what it looks like from above, guys. Looking good. See if I can get up on the ladder a bit. Starting to look like a proper platform.
Just over half now, aren't we, today? We've basically cut most of those today.
Well, all of them today.
Done good.
So, yeah. Shouldn't be long before we start the roof. That should be next week anyway, we should.
Got the walls yet, mate? The boundary walls?
Yeah, what we're going to do,
2 or 3.
well, we're going to do an apex, basically, an apex roof on it.
Like an A-frame tent?
Yeah, like an A-frame tent or an A-frame shelter. And then...
But just with like 3 to 4 pole high walls on each side, so that the actual apex, so it's spread out a bit more, it's squatter and lower, but it's raised up so you've got a bit more room inside.
Yeah, so there's going to be enough room for you to get up and crawl in and crouch or sit in it, but there's not going to be room to stand up in it because we don't
Want it too high.
we don't want it really high up the trees, and we don't want to clean off all these branches unnecessarily, so it's going to be quite squat and low. I think it'll look quite cool, and like a trapper type hunting nest type thing. That's the idea we're going for, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Oh,
We
yeah.
can waterproof the roof, the top above this, the top of the apex. Then this bit underneath where I am will then be a nice dry area to maybe cook, sit, have your fire pit, eat. You know, stay
We
out
could
the wind.
make, yeah, after we've done this, we could, and we've done the main shelter, we could probably do something under here, make it like a proper like rest area with 2 chairs maybe. We could try and make a bushcraft table. We could try and show that as
You
well.
know, kind of like ready for winter. So
Yeah.
kind of, you know, and the idea really behind this is to. Alright, okay. The idea behind this really is to kind of show how you can make a shelter up in the trees, up off the floor. So if you live in swampy land, you can build something raised up out of the water. If you live in an area that has, I don't know, predominantly very snaky, a lot of snakes, predators, wolves, bears, you can get yourself up off the floor. We don't suffer with that kind of stuff here. We don't have to put up with that, luckily. Apart from the odd ghost panthers and
Yeah, and big cats, elusive big cats.
that apparently are loose down south and around the area down there, around Forest of Dean. We've got a lot of wild boar. They can be quite vicious and nasty. So yeah, you know, we do, but it's not something that predominantly we all have to tolerate here in the UK as predators. But it's just an example.
Yeah.
Just an example of what you can do, you know, and we're trying to show different examples, not just catering for us here in the UK, but catering for other people as well.
Yeah, for people in Russia, Canada, Alaska, those types of places that need to be up off the floor when they're out camping or bushcrafting, this is perfect for those types of people.
Yeah, of course.
But unnecessary for us, it's just for fun, really, for us.
We've never really done one, have we? So
No. And there's a nifty ladder.
it works, and we've also
You will have seen by now.
we've tied it off for a bit of safety so it doesn't spin around the tree, so it just kind of holds it a bit more sturdy in place so we can up and down it with confidence.
Yeah.
Timber!
Leave it like that.
Right,
As long as it's flat.
yeah, now you make sure the other end,
Yeah.
we might have to do a bit of tweaking once they're up because they might be a little bit out, but
Yeah.
as long as you get them somewhere near and they lie flat, then it should be alright. There is a pencil line on that one. That's it. So now you should be able to see roughly we put like a pencil line while it was on both ends while the log was on and stable and not moving, so that when we come to this level we know that if we cut down and shave off according to that,
it should be sit on the log pretty much even both ends. You don't have to go that deep, Matt, but you know, like that far down the log. As long as
I'm just using it as a guide.
As long as it's a guide and you can get that pretty level to whatever you end up cutting, then we're there, somewhere there or thereabouts. It just needs the stop cutting. I don't know how you want to. Well, it's up to you how deep you want to go with the stop cut. That's pretty deep, but right, bring this front end down. It's not horizontal, so when you're cutting, bring more on the front end. More on the front end. Because that the stop cut's not level. Oh, midges are murder today, aren't they?
Yeah.
So damn humid.
Like Vietnam.
Just without all the schmoolies going off.
Yeah.
So, if you see what he's just done there, right, he's basically, we've got a stop cut, and he's cut down, there you go, kind of gives you a good idea. He's then cut down and in to that stop cut. So we've done down vertically into the log, and then he's come across horizontally and used that saw line as a stop cut. Just in case anybody doesn't know what we're referencing to when we say stop cut. And then he's then going to take this end off and flatten then that out, hopefully somewhat in line with that line across there. You happy with that?
Just that corner there.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't worry too much about tweaking it too much right now, because you'll find there'll be a lot of that to do anyway. You know, just something like. It's not far off that, mate. Looks good. Happy, happy, happy. Right, so we're going to offer it, put it back on and see what it's like?
Yeah.
Right, so we'll cut back on once it's kind of on and we're looking at it. said take 5, not 55. Yeah, I said let's have a break. Somebody took me literally.
Yeah.
How's it feeling though? Good, yeah?
Yeah, it feels alright.
Solid?
Yeah.
Cool. Was that your stability test, was it that?
Yeah.
Careful, because they can still separate sideways. Okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, there's obviously going to be a bit of flex in it, but... Can't get a proper full shot of you like that and you in unless I go right back there, but... There you go. Yoo.
Yeah, what do you think, guys?
It's pretty cool. We're getting there slowly.
Treehouse we built anyway.
Yeah, getting there slowly but surely, aren't we, Matt?
Yeah.
It's taking some time, notching every end of all the logs, and you know, there's like 15, 16 logs in total that are going to be needed. This is just, what, 9?
Yeah, 9.
We're getting there, we're nearly done. We've got
to do, so.
three poles to do today.
1, 2,
3? Yeah, 3. Cool. Okay. Yeah, the big mama. Yeah. Right, we've now managed to notch the ends.
As you can see. So now,
Bit of a tight one that you picked. That one needs a bit of an adjustment.
now they sit flat on the cross beam.
They're not then going to
They're
roll
not going to roll or move
and
around,
move around
as much.
so it just makes the whole
More
thing
friction on the flat face.
yeah, much more stable along that edge of
So
that pole.
if you're walking around on it or moving around on it,
Yeah.
then these aren't going to
Should just give less movement as we come along. The same this end as well. Just that one that Matt just touched there. It's not quite sitting at this end, so just needs a bit of an adjustment. But apart from that, they're all sorted. Big fat mama there hasn't been done yet. We now need to go and get some murdogs.
More poles.
Murpers.
Next week we'll hopefully
Have
be
it
on.
filled. The sides.
Have the platform finished, and then the plan is all around the sides.
Yeah.
3 logs
Mini wall.
like that,
Yeah.
all the way around like a mini wall, and then on top of that is going to be the
Apex.
apex roof. Hopefully we'll get that started next week.
Hopefully. We shall see.
A lot of work. It's taken us about 3.5 hours just to notch all those poles.
More than that, probably about 4.
So
Yeah. Slow going, very slow going. But you've got to make sure that the flat at this end
yeah,
and that marries on the other end, because you can be
Yeah.
like perhaps out on this end and then out on that end, and when you put them on they rock. So you only got to get
on
it
like
flat.
a three-dimensional axis, aren't
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
So
It's tricky, but yeah, we've managed it anyway. So moving on. Yeah, it's now pole time.
as you can see,
Don't know if the camera's
the
picking it up.
nuts.
Matthew seems to have caught chicken pox in the woods.
Yep.
Woods pox.
Woods pox, yeah. Nat pox.
Gnat pox. And I think I'm something like the same. Apparently my face is peppered. So yeah, we shall see you shortly. Sorry, I'm sounding pissed.
Bring booze, will you?
I didn't, no, it's great. Drunk on oxygen.